Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Derek's Home Cooking. And today we'll be making something that seems to be popular with a lot of people, which is chicken curry. Now curry, of course, originated in India, and it's sort of a staple of Indian cuisine, but it's also been made popular in countries like China and Japan. And one of our favorites is the Japanese curry, which is made with curry roux blocks. But today we're going to be making a little bit different variation on curry using curry powder and coconut milk. So let's have a look at the ingredients now. So here's what we have in terms of ingredients that we're going to put in the curry. I have a boneless chicken leg quarter, which I got at the Japanese market, and you can use boneless, skinless thighs or chicken breast or whatever you'd like. I tend to favor these leg quarters, and I keep them in the freezer. They're very versatile for a variety of dishes, or you can debone your own leg quarters. Got a couple of small russet potatoes. I have a carrot. Try to find a nice thick carrot. Those do well in stews as opposed to sort of the skinnier ones. And then we've got some onion, and I'm going to put in a little bit of tomato as well. So let's get down to breaking down the vegetables. We're going to peel the carrot. If you don't like chicken, you can use other types of meat like beef or pork, or if you don't want to use meat, you can put tofu, or you can just keep it vegetarian. Curry is one of those things that you can kind of just adapt and change to your tastes. And we'll peel the potatoes. And carrots, potatoes, and onions are kind of the standard traditional things, but you can put other vegetables as you like as well. The carrot will just take the end off here, and then we do what's called a roll cut. So I cut it at an angle, I turn it a quarter turn, and then I cut it again at an angle, and that's how you get nice pieces. That's a traditional way of cutting these carrots. As you can see, I can break this down pretty quickly. Okay, and the potatoes can be done in a similar fashion. A little bigger chunks on the potatoes. And then we will take about a half an onion. You can use however much you like. And the onion is really going to give it some good flavor. Just peel the outer part of the onion, take the top off, and just cut the onion into some nice chunks. Okay, so there you have that. This aside. So there's our vegetables, and then let's show you how we will get this curry started. So we've heated a little stock pot here with just a little non-stick cooking spray, or you could put a little bit of oil. We don't need much oil. And I'm gonna crush some cloves of garlic, just 2 cloves of garlic in there. And then I'm going to add my chicken into the pot. I'm going to go skin side down. You could get the chicken browned. And we're going to season that with just a little salt and pepper. And we will brown that for just a few minutes on both sides. Now we've browned the chicken just a little bit. Turn that light off. As you can see, I'm going to add in the onions. And we want to get those cooked down. And just get the onions kind of sweated out until they are translucent. A couple of minutes have passed now, and the onions have browned up nicely. And so we will add in the tomatoes, and we'll add in our carrots and the potatoes. I'm going to wait for just a little. If not, they're going to get too soft too quickly. And then we will add a couple of cups or so of chicken broth. And you can add water or a combination, whatever works best for you. Chicken broth will give it a little more flavor. I'm adding low sodium chicken broth. And we'll just bring that up to a boil, and then we'll simmer it for about 20 minutes or so. And maybe within the last 12 minutes, you could add the potatoes, just so they don't get too soft. Now 20 minutes have passed, and we added the potatoes with about 12 minutes to go, and they are now nice and tender. And so I am going to add in the curry powder. I just want to make sure there aren't any lumps in here. Sprinkle it in. And we're going to stir it in real well. This is about 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and you can adjust to your tastes. Let's just stir that in. You can see that the color changes right away. And I wish you could smell-o-vision. It smells wonderful with all of the spices of the curry. Now, then we're going to add the coconut milk. This is 1 can of coconut milk, and I added a little bit of cornstarch and whisked it together to stabilize it, to try and prevent the coconut milk from curdling. So we're going to add that in slowly. And as we add in, you just want to stir it very well to prevent that curdling and hopefully get a nice smooth mixture here. Now the coconut milk is going to just add a depth of flavor to our curry and a richness we'll just bring that back to the boil. Now we have the curry back at a nice simmer, and if you like your curry a little soupier, that is fine. You can leave it just as is. I like to thicken mine just a little bit, again with a little cornstarch slurry. It's about a tablespoon of cornstarch to 2 tablespoons of water. Just put that in. Stir that around. And as you can see, it's already thickening up a little bit. Now our curry chicken is finished, and I've spooned some out over rice, and I will taste it for you. A little potato and a little carrot and a little bit of the chicken and some rice with all that sauce. This is very good. The coconut milk adds a real depth of flavor to the dish, and so it's a little variant. If you want to make the traditional Japanese curry, as I said, you can get these curry blocks, and that's one of my favorites as well. But we tried just a little variation with the coconut milk, and I hope you will try it too. And thank you everyone for watching the video. And I've just been cooking stuff that with ingredients that I have here at home, and I hope you'll find this curry was an easy recipe that you can make on any weeknight. But if there are other recipes that you'd like to see, feel free to comment. And I hope you will like and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you again on Derek's Easy Home Cooking.